It's just the rundisney.com.
Yep. Okay.
That will be where you can sign up for that. And the next one after this one is going to be the princess one.
Yeah, it's more fun story.
You can get guys that love the princess one. They hear princess and like, oh my god.
Yeah.
He can't run for another year or 2 years because he's a collegiate runner right now, but he said he's wanted to do this for years.
So once he's done with
College running.
It's where you pick up your strollers if you've hired them from Kingdom Strollers and places like that. Here's where you pick up your golf carts. And in here to the left is Bell Services. If you have things posted to you, store your luggage, owner's locker, just in there. Here's where you pick up the Mears buses or Uber. And this is where you check in. Unless you're on the other side, sometimes you can go where the vans are. So let's go for a drive around Fort Wilderness. Straight ahead is called the Overflow, and that's where people park their second cars, their trailers, that haul the golf carts, tents, all sorts of things. And this is where guests can park when checking in. Okay. The vans here will take you to your cabin if you don't have a car. So this is called the Outpost, and this is where you catch the buses to everywhere except Magic Kingdom. It has its own internal bus system that do the loops. So there's the golf carts that I just showed you that you pick up, and you can also check in via those big buildings. There's a big RV checking in now. So that's the buses. That one's going to Animal Kingdom. Do the horses on the way back. It's where people park their golf carts when they're going to the parks or Disney Springs. I'll show you the cabins first. So to the left, all these loops are cabins. These ones have wheelchair accessible ramps in loops 2800. They all have a unique. There's one there. The bus one's Heron Hollow. We've been in there. I'll take you into one up here a bit further. These are the new cabins. We've been staying here. This is version 3 we've seen over the years. This is a pool and where you can do your laundry. This is one of the quieter pools. This one actually stays open all night. And it's heated. Has a hot tub if you're into that sort of thing over there. It's nice and quiet. And over in here are the laundries for the cabins. Lovely and peaceful. There's my golf cart. We just took off all the Christmas decorations. It's going back today. All these loops up here we've stayed in multiple times. So if you want to be near the laundry, when you do online check-in, ask to be near a pool, and that way you're guaranteed a bus stop and the laundry. Or you can use your golf cart to drive there. There's also parking out the back there for the laundry. So we'll just pick a loop. We've stayed in this one to the left, Mullard Trail twice. Let's go for a look. We've stayed in that one and that one. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the new design, but whatever works. One thing Disney is very clean. They clean everything constantly. These cabins sleep 6 and have a full kitchen. We've also stayed in Red Wolf Run, but I'll go up further to this other one. Go in here, this one's Dragonfly Meadow. All the loops are one way. After Christmas, so they're all emptying out. You also get a grill with your pit, with your cabin. And you can get fire starters and everything down at the meadows. Over the years we've seen in here deer and armadillo, lots of squirrels, wild turkey, cabins come with housekeeping. Okay, so the cabins are all up there and it comes to a T intersection. We'll go back to the way we were. Very turned. Cabins where we've just come from, and down further tent camping, and straight ahead and to your right RV, caravan, motor coaches sites, all with different price values. The cheaper van sites, and then you have premium, and then you have premium meadows. That's the top end of the sites. They can value anywhere up to $300 a night US. So this is where people come to get groceries, merch, and you can also access the back. So I'll show you this. only cars are not supposed to drive around, but if you do, there's only limited parking. All the rest here is for golf carts. So if you're going to do Chippendale's Campfire Sing-Along, you can catch any of the internal buses, and if it drops you off at the Meadows Trading Post, it's right behind here.
And this year for Christmas.
How we doing?
Hello. Eggs, everything you need. Bread. Few fire pits. S'mores kits. They usually it looks really pretty at Christmas, but Christmas is now over. And it is the 7th of January and Christmas has gone overnight. So my golf cart's just around there. You walk across the bridge. You can fish in there, canoe. Kids splash pad. They're actually extending the pool at the moment. We'll go in there in a minute. That's the pool. Here's where you can do your own gold finding, crystal finding. We did a post on it recently.
And if you want to grab like one adult, like the white bite. Don't go on the pool decks, don't go on the parking lots.
What?
Follow all the traffic signs, laws, signals. You want to stop at all? Stop signs.
What's the sign number?
Like that. Gives you all the activities, including archery. More golf cart parking. Archery is normally there, but the season is over. Here is where you do campfire sing-along. Descendants, Toy Story 4. It's all free. Anyone can come here. That's Chippendale's house over the back. And here's where it is held. There's fire pits. 2. At Christmas time this is really pretty. You can have pictures with fake reindeers, and that's where the sing-along's held. The food truck over the back where you can buy s'mores, drinks, food. Chippendale's house. Peak times, try to get here 1 hour before the show because it does get extremely full for the sing-along, and then it sort of peters out when the movie starts. People just come to dance with Chippendale. So that's how you get here from the meadows, across the bridge and head left. There's the meadows, so I've just done a loop.
Alright, I'm at the
That's where you refill your mugs, and the bees like the root beer. The other side of the pool. The pool's actually being extended. That's what's behind the walls. We've got a slide. Comes with complimentary life vests for little people. And during peak times there'll be music, cast members playing games with children. It's good fun. You can also get quick service here.
Quick race! Please select the track!
Chicken sandwiches, hot dogs, alcohol, pretzels.
Yeah.
So we'll go back across the bridge, back to the golf cart. That's where we came out of with the food and shopping. But you can scoot around here the back to the car park or golf cart park. Lots of walking trails everywhere. It's quite safe here. People run at night by themselves. So I'll take you into a premium campsite, Meadows, which is the most expensive ones you can get. This is Raccoon Lane. down now to where the boat docks are. More shopping, quick service, a restaurant, a bar, and where Hoop-de-Doo and the Disney horses are kept. These are the premium campsites. They're larger and closer to more amenities like the boat dock. Okay, let's go for a walk. This one's the trading post. It's very similar to the meadows where we just were. And straight ahead is where you catch the ferries to Magic Kingdom, Wilderness Lodge and the Contemporary.
Hi, how you
Hello.
doing this morning?
Good, how are you? This one's more for the tourists rather than the campers. It doesn't have food to the extent of the other one. Wood. You can come out. You can also park your golf carts here if you're lucky enough to get a park. It's usually very busy. At night you can come down here, watch the electrical light parade and the fireworks from Magic Kingdom. They pipe in the music to the beach. You can also hire boats and do fishing. In the lake you can get largemouth bass, bluegill, catfish and sunfish. You can hire the boat or have someone take you. There's a little one coming in now. Deluxe Resorts on the right hand side of the dock, left hand side is Magic Kingdom.
They were like, I wish I had invested in it.
So if you're coming back from the parks, you have a golf cart, you just come here and pick it up. Or if you're in a cabin and you don't have a golf cart, you just come up here to the right and there'll be buses waiting to take you back to your cabin. You don't have to have a golf cart, but it makes it fun. Crocker's Tavern. I'm not sure about this big one being so close, the new DVC resort, because the cabins are just there. spurs and marshals in all the steps. So cool. Piney Hall is where they have hoop-de-doo. This is a quick restaurant, also quick service. It used to be fabulous. So you've got more of the Spurs and the Marshall in the steps. You can come grab a badge and do some photos yourself. The cornbread is delicious. Pick up the cups. And the drink refill station over there, number 2. Where you register when you come to Hoop-de-Doo. And just here is straight ahead is where you pick up the buses to go back if you don't have a golf cart, or you're just visiting and you need to get back to your car and catch a bus to another park. So the buses here will take you to where we started, down the end, the beginning, and you can go to Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Disney Springs, and Hollywood Studios. So this is called the Settlement. There's some of the internal buses. There are internal buses that will take you next door to the Wilderness Lodge, but I prefer a boat. Not sure about that big resort, but I suppose it'll have more food options. Tricircle Ranch. I have another video on this and it's extremely busy. I have it when they're washing the horses. anyone can come here. This is Samson. I actually have a video of him having a bath the other day. Disney history, the little white horses on here are actually kept here. Little kids can ride them.
You're so pretty. Oh, that was such a cute picture. Do you want to see it? Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my goodness, so pretty.
This is Dragon. Gorgeous. Skylar. These are the horses that are in the parades. Headless horsemen do carriage rides around Fort Wilderness and Port New Orleans. You can come here, $10 for one lap, two laps, $15. And here's a little one right here.
Can you wear a helmet and hold on tight? Yes. Pearl, stop. Pearl's hungry for lunch. She says, I can't get the bottom of the hay. Your first time Disney pony ride? Yes. So there's a little waiver. We're going to read here. Initial. Right there.
And the little white horses pull Cinderella's carriage in the parades. Goodbye, Dragon. Let's head back to the golf cart and we'll continue on. Internal buses run every 5 minutes. You never have to wait. That's part of the scavenger hunt. So this one's going to the Wilderness Lodge, which is next door, or you can catch a boat. The other one's taking you to the outpost up the front, which is where the check-in is and buses to the other parks. Or if you're visiting for Hoop-de-Doo, it'll take you back to your car. If you want to become a DVC member, you can come and check out these cabins.
Look, that's our friend.
Here's where you come for the carriage rides, right here. I'm going to cheat. At Christmas time, this is full. Everyone decorates their golf carts no matter what season. Well, most people do. The regulars. So straight ahead is the way we came in. Now we'll head around the back. DVC resort, the pool has to increase and the amenities have to increase. So I would expect shortly, when it's all done, a character restaurant of some description here in the future. Here we are back at the crossways. Straight ahead is the cabins, and to your right was where we went down to the boat dock. So we're heading back to the outpost where you check in. horse section. This is where adults can ride. One of our favourites. And once you check in for your horse ride, you come up here and you're given a number and you sit at the tables and wait to be called. And that, my friends, is Disney's Fort Wilderness.